Well, I mean, you know what we're playing by now. Let's go.
You know what you're here for. Don't pretend. We're not gonna mess with you like that.
I understand that we have our little shtick when we start an episode, but it's like, you know, it gets repetitive. You guys know. You know. You're smart people. Ow!
You know who we are.
You're
for all the new ones.
Than me.
Yeah. For all the new people, that's who we're referring to when we say, welcome to the GaijinGamersPlay. I am Gecko. This is ALLOCHI. She's a little floating boo. I'm a ninja. There, now you're all cut up.
I outsmarted a cannon, Jack.
Nice. Now he's like, I cannot shoot.
Don't have that dropped on your... Okay. Whoosh.
See, even that's part of the Kirby Superstar. It's like a cannon, and then you can make it fall down.
Yeah, it does... man. This game is very new looking, and yet it still has such a nostalgic feel to it.
Yeah. It's Superstar and 3 and everything all in one.
Ow! Gek and I were talking about this earlier. I think maybe that's why everything is kind of safe in this game.
Yeah.
Because it's their first HD Kirby game. It's their first console Kirby in quite a while. I can understand why they want to play it mostly safe in this and just kind of go mostly basic with it.
As I think Lonely Goomba was saying, like, oh yeah, he doesn't like it because it's like too safe or something.
It does get a little samey in some places, and I understand that. Like,
yeah, I completely get where he's coming from on this part.
Definitely a legitimate complaint, I would say, but at the same time, I understand why the devs took this direction. And I feel like if they do future Switch entries, that they'll probably, you know, get a little less safe, a little more creative with it.
Yeah, because you were telling me about the Robo Robot game, which I haven't gotten to play yet, and you were telling me about how completely different it is from the other Kirby games.
It's
right?
So creative. Like, they took, like, you know, they took your basic Kirby environments and stuff and just completely mechanized the heck out of them while still keeping that Kirby charm intact somehow.
Mm-hmm.
And
it worked, right?
So cool. It does work. It's really cool. But
yeah,
I feel like something like that would be a little too adventurous for their first console game in quite a while.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Ah.
See, since this is a culmination of like the classic Kirby's, I was like, oh, it's too bad they didn't put the Robo Robot like features or something. But that's like its own thing, and this is more of a mashup of all the classics that you know and love, you know.
Mm-hmm. And like another thing to consider is this is a lot of people's first Kirby game.
Yeah, so it's best to experience it like the old Kirby games when it was new to us, you know?
And I'm sure they knew that. I'm sure they knew that.
Nintendo knows what they're doing.
Oh yeah. This was really smart, actually. You know.
The Switch was an example of that.
Even though it might seem like, oh, they're just playing the safe.
They're playing this baby game.
That's smart. That's actually really smart in this.
And looky, you get all your favorite friends in the game. You don't have to like, go find them. They're part of the power, you know.
As long as it has that same like Kirby charm to it, I'm fine with it. You know, it's a Kirby game.
Yeah, but I thought it was really cool that they included the friends as part of the powers. You know.
Yeah, definitely.
I was like, because I'm pretty sure they would have been like, how the heck do we design levels around 6 friends that you're supposed to find or whatever, you know? I mean, they did it in Kirby 3, but I mean, now you have like King Dedede, Meta Knight, Bandana D, and Marks. And then you got 4-player friend partners, you know?
We're gonna be getting even more, you know?
Yeah, so yeah, it's a good thing that they kind of like mixed everything you needed into these powers, like putting the animal friends as part of the powers.
Whoa.
See, look, there's Choo Choo.
I haven't been getting any friends. I've just been doing everything on my own.
And there's Nago. Your favorite kitty rub friend.
Ow! Rude, though.
Whoa, did he explode? get little McCree.
There we go. Hi.
It's your baby McCree.
If McCree had a whip.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have one.
There'd be even more shipping.
Oh yeah, that whole like what do you call it? Like Brokeback Mountain kind of joke with him.
No, it's I'm referring to McCon, so.
No, but I mean everyone depicts him as like, you know, gay, and I can understand that because it's, you know, it's kind of like a trope with the cowboy thing. And a whip would just make it even funnier. You know what I mean?
Ah!
Oh no, it's the Black Beetle. I like that they give him like different colors.
Ah, no!
Take your power back, ALLOCHI. So he was. Is he a beetle or a ladybug? Because he had little ladybugs behind him. Maybe he's a lady beetle.
Jack, am I a person or a cat? Because I have 2 cats.
What?
You see how weird that sounds?
Oh! Well, because I thought those were like his little babies, and I was like, why are they ladybugs?
I don't think they're his babies now.
Well, because you know how Nintendo games have enemies that shoot out little baby versions of the enemies, and they're like, yeah, those are the offspring, you know. And then you got this guy changing color, so I'm like, oh, maybe. Well, what if the ladybugs are just beetles? They just look like ladybugs, maybe. They need mandibles.
I think ladybugs are a type of beetle.
Are they?
I think.
Oh, I guess that makes sense because they got those shells and they fly. Ladybugs are lady beetles. They're just as tough, just tinier.
I don't think I've had Fighter as a friend yet.
No, I don't think so. Fighter is a really cool character.
Yeah.
I like him.
His name is Knuckle Joe.
Knuckle Joe.
I need to get caught up on Kirby's lore.
It must have been fun to design those characters.
Oh yeah.
I could imagine it's like, this would have been fun to like just, I'll make this a character. And a lot of them are just very cute and simplistic.
Also,
Like all of them could be mascots for like Japanese companies.
When can we talk about no, let me throw him. Let me throw him. Alright, let me throw. There we go. I had to push Y.
Yeah, I was gonna say use the attack.
Thanks for the cutscene. It was very necessary. What? Nah. Someone get that for me. Or no, I'll do it myself.
Can you guys take out that bird?
No, I'm talking about the switch. They wouldn't get it. I had to do it myself.
The switch, you had to do it yourself?
Yeah.
Give me the key. Run, Kirby! Run with the key!
Chloe.
Run home, Kirby! He's got the golden key.
Yay!
So like
I was... how beautiful these stages are. Like, oh my god.
Oh yeah. So I was saying like all these like little helpers could be like mascots for Japanese companies. Like the little cowboy could be for like some kind of, I don't know, what cowboy like company that like, I don't know. Marbo uses a cowboy for their mascot, but I wouldn't want this guy promoting smoking. You know what I mean? Because adults wouldn't look at that and think, yeah, I want to smoke. You know, this is more for like kids.
Well, why do you think Joe Camel got the boot?
Yeah. Yeah, now that I think about it, that is weird because they made him a mascot where he's like all animated and stuff and like, hey, I'm cool. And it's like, who are you appealing to? The cool adults? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
So yeah.
Moon.
So say, what fictional company do you think the little cowboy could be like a mascot for?
I don't know, but Japan's really good at their mascots.
Yeah. Maybe the beetle could be for wrestling, because look at him.
Ow!
Knuckle Joe can be like for like a martial arts dojo or something, you know? Actually, I would love that. I'm gonna start a dojo and ask Nintendo to let me use Knuckle Joe as the mascot.
Here's the escort mission stage.
Hell, if Kirby Vacuums was smart, they would get the rights to Kirby and use that as the mascot. Because they already got the name and he's a vacuum, you know? Kirby vacuums. Even as a kid, I was like, that... Like, how are they able to do that?
I did not want to do that. I don't know why I did that.
Well, now you're a wrestler.
Whoosh! Ah!
Now you're a shootboxer.
Alright, let's try and make this work.
Okay, you know when he does that move where he skids across and it kind of like wiggles?
Yeah.
Okay. In the Kirby Superstar, when he did that, it looked like he was kind of like waving his arms at you. I didn't realize it was him dashing forward and missing and like stumbling.
Yeah, he's trying to get his balance. Like, whoa.
Yeah, I never got that. I thought he was doing like some kind of like weird move where he like flings his little hands at you like he's like trying to smack you or something. You know what I mean? Kind of like what Luigi does with his running attack, you know? Where he's like, ay. So, realization after 20 years. I now understand.
I feel like I should have friended the Waddle Doo back there.
Yes. You should always friend the Waddle Doo.
Well, we're all melee. We don't have any.
Yeah. You gotta punch him in the nose.
We don't have any elemental.
Do that down up attack. Where you spin in the air. You press down up and you attack when you press up. And you do this like kind of tornado spin. Do you know how to do it, ALLOCHI?
Ow!
Do you know how to do the tornado spin?
I don't know combos. I don't memorize what's combos.
I was gonna say, well, when you press down and then when you press up, you hit the attack button at the same time. When you hit up, so you press down, up attack, and he does the tornado spin. Well, now you're doing like walking the dog. Go walk the dog, ALLOCHI.
I don't know how I did that.
You hold down and then hold the attack button, I think. The beetle.
Give us fire.
Yeah, to do the walk the dog, I think you just, while holding down, you hold the attack button.
There we go.
Now a fire whip.
Sizzle whip.
Do the walk the dog, ALLOCHI. I don't think he can have a power.
Aww.
He's a melee, so he'll just throw someone. I'm the old man tree.
Actually, I really like this guy.
Warp Star! I like how a big giant leaf is like the old man eyebrows.
Now, a lot of people in the comments that needed to correct you that it was
a different guy, yeah?
It was not Wispy Woods that gave the Warp Star. So.
Who was it?
I don't know.
Some guy?
I gotta rewatch that show.
I could have swore it was Wispy, like it was a tree that kept the star.
I don't know.
I guess I was wrong. Maybe it was a different Wispy, like in a sense, you know,
Yeah,
like this guy.
No, the comments are always right.
Okay, well, I'll take your guys' word for it. I didn't watch all of the Kirby anime, so I guess I shouldn't say that I'm right, or I could have swore that was the case.
I'm not saying they're never right. I just like it's a joke. It's a joke. Let me joke.
Comments are always right, ALLOCHI.
Honestly, I was gonna say.
Get over yourself.
Yeah.
Kill that old tree.
We did it.
Oh, he's crying.
Aw, well maybe he shouldn't have spit at me.
That was rude to spit, sir. To blow air. He's wood type, but he's blowing air type.
Alright. Ooh, puzzle piece.
If you're hearing birds, that's not my bird, that's outside. That's nature.
I don't hear it, but who knows?
Okay, good.
After I apply compression, who knows?
Just assume that it's part of the environment level. You know, it's out there. It's out there in the woods. There's got to be birds. Falunam. I don't know what that said.
So, I guess it's time for next time.
It sure is.
Next time, the Gaijin Gamers Play. We'll be visiting Planet Mistine. I love this part. with all the planets, it makes it feel like Milky Way wishes, doesn't it?
I think that's what they were going for.
I love that. Anyways, guys, see you next time.
Bye!
Bye.